Hello friends, this is Satish Srivastav and I want to talk about image, which is the ultimate USP of all of us individually, as well as when we come and work in a teamwork, in a company, in an organization. This also becomes the poster for the outside world, the customers, the larger public, and the overall reception of the products or the solutions of the company. So it is important to understand image as a personality aspect, and that's what I want to talk about today. So, image or image makeover, that was always a preview of the celebrities, of movie stars, of political pundits, political stalwarts. But in recent times, recent years, it has come to a much larger level into the society, into the corporates, into the individual experts, people who are public figures but not as great stars from the movies. And therefore it is important for us to understand the value of image from the core that we carry in our heart and the wisdom that we carry in our minds. So how do we put forward something that is supposed to be an art, that is supposed to be coming naturally? Can it be made? Can it be built? Can it be learned? Can it be practiced? Can it be honed? Can it be sharpened? Can it be sculpted? Yes, it can be. And to talk about it, I think we have to divide ourselves from our professional life and our personal life. First of all, we grew up as a personal life, and after our education is over, we got into the professional life. Then over the years we grew up in the professional life, but for the personal life nobody is tracking or monitoring our growth in the personal life except for our bank balances or our properties or our material possessions. But in the professional life, we are seen more or less as an asset to the organization on a daily or a quarterly basis, and that also adds to our hopefully unsaid promotions or to the leadership roles. This aspect of image building is something that needs to be understood from not only from a scientific perspective but also from a holistic perspective, from what we say, how we say it, how we associate it with a body language, how we present ourselves, how we present our team, what are the small gestures of our facial expressions, body gestures, shoulders, hands, waist, dress, uniform, color, aesthetics, where we are going, where we are talking, to whom we are meeting. That does not need to be a person who is standing on a stage and there is an audience to listen to him or her. It could be a normal party, it could be an official party, it could be a stand-up comedian, it could be a vice president, trying to seal the deal with an international customer. It could be an IT setup. It may not be an IT setup. It could be talking to public sector officials who are generally not so glamorous in terms of the corporate glamour that we see associated with the international MNCs, multinational corporations. So, an image makeover, like any other body makeover, cannot be a standard across the geographies, across the cultures, across the hierarchies that are defined in that culture, and therefore, to be a good or to be at least an effective image makeover person, or if we want to become an image makeover consultant or image coach, it is important for us to understand not just the person as individually, but also as their corporate life where they function, their personal life where they live throughout, their society, the nearby societies, their larger societies, their charitable societies which they are associated, their professional international societies, village societies. Some people are very important. It is very important for their life to go and work with the not so privileged societies and communities. So you cannot go with a corporate makeover in a less privileged community. So there needs to be a learning, there needs to be an observation. There needs to be a deep understanding of people's behavior, whom we perceive as our audience. So in personal life, who is our audience? Our family, our children, our friends, our neighbors, our driver, our gardener, our milk delivery man, pizza delivery guy. They are our personal connects, personal surroundings. Now, of course, the moment we get into the professional life, professional world, the scale changes, expectations changes, nuances changes, tastes changes. I'm sure if I ask you a question about how did you feel about us in a certain meeting where you could have sealed the deal because of certain statements, certain words, certain grammar you would have said, or your walking into the room could have made the difference. It has been studied in different names, friends, in the name of negotiation tactics, how you negotiate with a customer. But I think it's not just about in the professional world, it is about the professional and the personal world both. And we must endeavor to work on our images. Now, who will tell? Who is the best person or best guide to tell what should be my or your image to our friends, to our personal life, to our professional life? Do we need to have few different images like a mask or hats? It's very popular in the corporate jingo. 6 thinking hats I have. When I say, is it a 6 thinking hats, or is it also 6 visible image hats also? I would think it's a combination of many things. It's not just thinking hats. It's the image hat combined with the thinking hat. Expression, body language, movement, taking a back seat, taking a back step, going ahead, looking into the face, talking. And of course, the content is the king. But presentation makes a content much impressive, and we from India cannot understand it more than what we see about our heroes and heroines, or the character artists who work in the movies. The same language, same dialogue, same script, same situations, the way they say it whole context that is made out of in the scene, and each of those scenes are analyzed in a movie, in a television serial, and then that scene is ready for the shot. In our life, we need to think, when we develop our image, about each and every interaction with our people in the same way. It's not just what I am wearing, it's not just the background that you see, it is the content by which I am trying to connect the right sentence, right word, right pronunciation, intonation, manipulation, deepness, baritone, all of that included with the frame. In that frame, the people who are going to be there, where I or you are going to make a statement. Next time, friends, just whenever you are going to make an announcement, either in a family, you think like a movie shot being ready. You think like a television shot, a very important television shot which is being readied. Prepare the shot, prepare the frame, prepare the people who need to be in the frame, visualize where they are sitting, visualize where they are standing, visualize how you are going to walk in from this angle, from that angle, and how you are going to look into someone and then disclose or announce something that is going to impact or affect your family life, whether it's a good news, not so good news, usual news, bad news, or something you are just excited about to talk. And when you think about the whole scene, you will see the impact that it makes. I cannot guarantee whether it's a good or bad, or people would laugh at you or smile at you, but it will have an impact. And therefore, it is important to understand, when we go and talk to our friends, when we go and talk to our professional friends, bosses, customers, when we talk to our home help, it is important to think about the image that we carry. Now, we all have our perceived notions about ourselves, what we are, what we stand for, what are my interest areas, what I want to talk, which area I am really expert, and which of the subjects that I would just be participating, but I will switch off, kind of, Even in all such situations, if we start bringing in a practice of image, my image, your own image, and if we think about our personal setup as a scene, our professional setup as a scene, you will find that you achieve greater results, you achieve greater impact. Today is the time for video. We live in a world where there is a Facebook Live, there's a YouTube videos, there's a Instagram IGTV, and we all have become, whether knowingly or unknowingly, we have become video personalities, all of us. And that means the platform is given to all of us. The important thing is that, can we utilize that platform to make our image from one notch, from where it is today, to one notch higher? And over the period, the people who have social media aspirations, the people who are wanting to go into public speaking, the people who want to get into speaking engagements, the people who want to be presenters or MC, it is important to them, undoubtedly. But it is also important for shy people. It is also important for introverts. It is important for reserved people as well. Guys, spoken word has great power, and the gesture that it speaks, eyes that speak, smile that flows in, and the nerve that goes into the heart, touches you somewhere here, is something that we all can achieve it, and let's achieve it together. Talk to me and let us achieve the image makeover for all of us and to get greater results in our personal as well as professional life. Go well. Thank you.